know, a lot of guys will be fast in the desert. If you got a car that's set up properly, you can flat foot it and pretty much drive it through the desert wide open. What separates the men from the boys is when you get to the rocks, and that's where Big Mitch excels. Mitch isn't new to rock racing. He's been around a long time. And there's a skill to being able to pick lines out that makes him smooth.
Everything that I know in rock crawling as well as desert racing, I've learned from him. The way he picks lines, knows the trails so well, and all those different things combined is what makes him, you know, the best at what he does.
I pretty much started this. This is no BS. With a Land Cruiser in my backyard, with a house that I just bought. I had no money, but I took everything I could and built my Land Cruiser because it was what I loved, and used credit cards and probably did the wrong thing, but it all worked out in the long run. Around the 80s, I would say, one of my friends wanted to go racing up in Big Bear up at Running Springs. There was a mud and snow race, and I thought, well, I have a Land Cruiser, you know, I'm gonna give it a go. Went up there and I did well, and I think that's where I caught my bug of racing, and it hasn't stopped. I took the championship in Pro Rock Series in 2004 and kind of thought, you know what, I'm gonna call it quits here. I've pretty much done it all. I didn't know a damn thing about side-by-sides in '08. My buddy had just bought one and I drove it, and it took me a whole couple days to go buy one. I think after I drove his, it was that fun. So the King of the Hammers UTV race has been going since 2009. So far there's been 10 races. And out of those 10 races, I've won 6 of them. My son has won 1.
In 2009, I'm at my first King of the Hammers. Here comes this yellow Razor. One guy in it, no co-driver. Hits the hill, gets about 3/4 of the way up and just stops. Jumps out, grabs his winch line, hooks it around a rock, jumps back in the car, pulls himself up, throws the cable back in, he's gone. And I tell my buddy that that's the baddest dude in this race right here. I don't know who that guy is, but he's gonna win. Sure enough, at the finish line, that's when I first met Mitch Guthrie. He won that race, and I watched him win 6 times over the last 10 years.
My problem is I'm competitive at everything. If we're pushing a tire across the yard, I want to push it faster. If I'm taking off from a stoplight, I think I'm racing the car next to me. It's just in my blood.
As a racer, my dad works harder than anyone I know to make sure everything is 100% ready to race every race, as well as putting 100% into his driving abilities.
2014, Mitch was riding with me, and we won that year. It was always fun racing with him in the car because I always felt confident when he was in there.
Being a father-son kind of race team in the beginning is something special for sure, and to do all that and then come out with multiple wins is definitely special for me. No matter what happens in my career, I owe it all to my dad. He taught me what it means to be a man, a champion, and to do it all with a sense of humility.
It's hard to explain, but there's something in me that I don't want to beat him, but I want to win.
Don't get it twisted. I definitely want to beat my dad.